Bringing it out, it's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Toledo.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue. That way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And it's a bunch formation. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Important third down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Rockets offense back out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job. You can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
That's solid run. Good for first down yardage. Takes the handoff again. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
Love the call here by the defensive coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Handoff running right. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Getting set. Here's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Wallace. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he'll set up to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The Nittany Lions will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Tries to get it to the running back. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I'll tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Toledo offense back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. And this pass is on target. Caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Rockets look to keep this drive moving. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. And the Rockets will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. An inside give now from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the right side. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll ride the back again here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The attempt is no good. Missed it. The lead remains at 2 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Play action here on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Trying to get the throw off. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rockets will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, like, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And the tight end tries to muscle his way to a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Wallace. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they'll stop him just short the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Nittany Lions will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Across midfield. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Comes the Rockets offense back out there now. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Here's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the handoff again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
For a 1st down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Testing the right side here. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And the Rockets are in the red zone now. They'll try the right here. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Here comes a handoff. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Toledo 10, Penn State 8.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Receiver in motion now. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Past the 50. Inside the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Rockets. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. State offense comes back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. QB to the tight end for a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Manor. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And now from the pistol formation. There's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Press coverage now from the secondary. Hands off to the left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They've got him down out near the 40. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down coming up after that running play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome, everyone, to Beaver Stadium, nestled in Bucolic State College and home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, and one of the loudest, most passionate crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Rockets will kick it off to get us underway. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field to start this game off. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw in the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will